Welcome back, everybody. It's the 29th episode of Rock Talk here at Rockford University, and I am super excited to have Logan Koeller on with me. And first off, Logan, I have to ask you this. What does it mean to you to be Regent of the Week?
It's awesome, man. I mean, it was just great seeing all the support from my teammates and everything. Like, everyone was kind of, fist bumps and nice job. So,
yeah, I mean, you guys have kind of been dominating the Regent of the Week over this last, month and a half since we really got into the spring sports. I've talked to Marcus, Berge, Fabus, Alex Easton. I think those are the five guys that have been Regent of the Week, but no repeaters yet. That's been the interesting thing. Nobody who's done it consecutively. I'm going to ask you this right now. Are you going to be the first guy to repeat as Regent of the Week?
That would be great. I mean, for sure a goal of mine. I mean, I would love to get it again.
Yeah, I'd love to talk to you again. Let's just start it off. Let's talk about that performance from last Tuesday. I'll give a little bit of the backstory. It was a really weird day for you guys. Doubleheader at Dominican on Tuesday. You get delayed for 2 hours because of rain. You start game one. It's a barn burner against what was more frisky of a team than we probably thought Dominican was going to be.
For sure.
You guys fall short in game one, 14-12, and then game two is you guys beat them 19-0. I don't know if I've ever seen something like that. 14-2, and then you just absolutely drub them by 19 in game two, which you started in. So before we talk about your stats and your performance in that one, just tell me a little bit about what we were just talking about before this, how you were feeling going into that.
Yeah, so, I mean, obviously we got there really early, and then within like 30 minutes we found out they're not going to pull the tarps till 10:30. And we're like, okay, so game one's already delayed.
Yeah, when was it supposed to start? 10?
We were supposed to start the game at 10.
Yeah, geez.
But then, so they said tarps aren't going to be pulled till 10:30 at the earliest, and then still take IO and all that. So we're like, okay, game one is going to be really delayed. So we get through the rain delay, and like you said, game one was very competitive, very close. I remember Coop told me, like, before game one, he's like, it's going to be a long day. You got to find somewhere comfortable to just sit and relax. But since the game was so competitive, like, our dugout energy was so high,
yeah.
I couldn't sit still. So I was on the fence with all my guys, and it was great, even though we lost. And then after the first game, there was kind of like a sense of, like, we can't get swept. Like, we need to win the next game. So everyone was, like, very focused in between games, I feel like. And I feel like that combined with, like, the good energy we had from the first game just, like, carried over into the start of the second game. And everyone was really focused, and it just started well.
Yeah, so is that usually how you feel going into start? Do you like to be a little more amped up, or do you want to be relaxed going into a start?
I feel like naturally I get really amped up, and I try to, like, calm myself down a little bit, especially in, like, playoff games or, like, more when there's more on the line. I have, like, a lot of adrenaline, I feel like. But, yeah, I would say I try to calm myself down.
Mm-hmm. How many playoff games have you thrown in your career? We're going back to your Belvedere North days.
Yeah, so my senior year, I started our first playoff game against Boylan, and that was, like, the most adrenaline I've probably had in my life ever.
Yeah. How'd you pitch?
I did pretty good. I think I went 5 or 6 innings and then hit my pitch limit, and we ended up winning the game.
So, you did?
Yeah,
okay.
It was good.
And then how far did you guys go in that?
We ended up losing our next game to Burlington Central in the regional championship. It was a good game. I think we lost like 5-3.
Is that the farthest you went during your high school career?
Yeah.
But, hey, you got those big games under the belt. So, yeah, that's been the most – you said adrenaline you felt, so hopefully that's going to stay that way. For every other game coming up, you go into it feeling relaxed and ready to go. Now let's bounce on back to that Dominican game. I'll just run through your stats for that game too. 5 innings pitched, 7 strikeouts, 8 walks, which we'll talk about. And the most important stat, no runs, no hits given up in those 5 innings. And obviously you got the run support. So first off, what a performance by you.
Thank you.
What was working for you?
Well, first of all,
besides everything.
Yeah. So my arm felt great. I think that was a huge part of it. Like, leading up to it, my arm felt like I could throw like 1,000 pitches.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I felt like I could go as long as I needed to. And I was also it felt like that was the hardest I've thrown my fastball in my life. Like it felt like it was jumping out of my hand pretty good.
What do you usually sit at?
If I'm feeling good, I sit like 87 to 89.
Okay.
And
did you think you hit 90 that day?
It felt like it for sure. Yeah, my top so far this year is 90. I hit 90 against Eureka, I think. But yeah, so my fastball felt great, and then my changeup was working pretty good too to pair off of that.
No spinners, nothing.
I would say my curveball is probably my third pitch.
Okay.
So I still had a couple good ones, but the main thing that was working for me was my fastball and changeup.
Yeah, and it worked really well. Didn't give up a hit, struck out 7 in those 5 innings. Have you ever thrown a no-hitter in your career leading up to this?
Yeah, I had a couple when I was younger, yeah.
Okay. How young?
I think I had one maybe when I was like 10 and maybe one when I was like 13.
Yeah.
But nothing since like high school and up.
Yeah. So nothing that really compares to this. And I wanted to ask you this because baseball's a sport with a long history, a lot of traditionalists. So if I were to ask you, is this a no-hitter to you? Would you count this as a no-hitter under your belt?
I mean,
you threw 5 innings. You didn't throw the whole game, which we can also talk. But for you, if I ask you, how many no-hitters do you have? Would you count this as one of them?
Probably not, since I didn't go the full game. I would say I was part of a combined no-hitter with my teammates.
Yeah, that's probably the right way to go. You got help with it. I mean, you guys all combined. Who threw after you in that game?
It was Aiden Smith for the 6th and then Sid Atkins for the 7th.
Yeah, and Aiden came in against CU Dub last week and had also another phenomenal performance for him.
Yeah, he did great. That was awesome.
Yeah, he pitched the final. Tolo started through 3. Aiden came in, finished the next 6, struck out 11.
Yeah, he was shoving. It's the best I've ever seen him throw. I mean, it's great.
Yeah, that was awesome. But he was part of that combined no-hitter, which first time we were trying to go back and look. I don't remember if we found a date last time a no-hitter was thrown here at Rockford for baseball. What does it feel like to be a part of history like that?
I mean, yeah, it was awesome. I think the best part is, like, during it, I didn't really even fully realize because I feel like for me, I was more frustrated about all the walks I was having. Like, that was my main focus. And, coming out of the game and Coop's like, you need to cut the walks. And I'm like, listen, man, I'm trying. But, yeah, and then I just remember once I came out of the game and, like, Aiden went out to the mound, all my teammates were like, why are you coming out? Like, you have a no-hitter. And I was like, I'm at, like, 105 pitches or whatever. Like, it's all right.
Okay, because I was going to ask you that, too, because I was here following as well because I'm checking in on the game, tuning in the live stream, looking at the live stats, and I'm like, man, we're 3 through, no hits. 4 innings, no hits. We're in the 5th, and Koeller has not given up a hit yet. And then I see we take you out. I mean, man, I'm like, come on, Coop. Did you, if you had known, would you have wanted to finish it out? Or because you had so many pitches thrown through 5 innings, where do you stand on that?
Yeah, I mean, so 105 pitches is about, like, what I've topped out at.
Yeah.
So far this year, and I don't think I was going to get through another 2 innings with, like, a manageable pitch count. So I was cool with it. And another part of it is I kind of wanted to see if I could come out of the pen for the next game or that next series following Saturday. But I don't know. I got hurt last year in the spring, so Coop's kind of really cautious about my arm and everything.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, don't want to – you guys were going to win that game no matter
for
how many.
For sure.
I mean, you probably could have pitched 1 inning. You beat them 19-0. I don't even know how the pitch – just offensive – it was an offensive day for you guys. You combined for 31 runs in 2 games. What was – who had it going at the plate? I mean, besides everybody.
Yeah, just about everyone. I was talking to Bergie a lot about just, like, keep it going. I remember when we got up 8, I was like, we need to get to that 10-run max, and then they get 10, and I'm like, okay, we need some insurance now.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it kept going.
Yeah, speaking of Bergie, we were talking about it earlier. He's 2 home runs away from tying the Rockford career record and 3 away from breaking it, which he's got about a little less than half the season to do so, and that was Actually, the guy who holds that is Joseph Stigowski, who was your teammate last year.
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about Stags. He was actually my neighbor in the dorm for the fall before he left to go start his pro career. Tell me what playing with him was like.
Oh, Stags is one of my favorite teammates ever. I mean, I remember coming here as a freshman last year, and I didn't really know anyone, and Stags was like a returning senior who's obviously starting center fielder, one of our best players, and he was just really cool to me, and we would talk a lot, and it was kind of great having him as like a mentor.
Yeah, did you face him in practice?
Yeah, that was another thing too. Coop fed me to the dogs right away. I was, as a freshman, pitching to Stags and Bellata and Berge just a lot. So yeah.
Who's the best guy? Who's the toughest dude to face in there? Just on the Regents.
For live at bats?
Yeah.
Probably for me, Jake.
Okay.
Because he was so hard to strike out.
Uh-huh.
Stags would hit me pretty good sometimes, but I could strike him out a little bit. Jake, I could never strike Jake out, except the last time I faced him in live at bats, like our last lives before our spring trip. I struck him out. So did
you let him hear it?
Yeah, I was just letting him hear about it last week too. So I'll never let that one go.
Yeah, he comes around a little bit. Though just a wild. You guys had 2 All-Americans, Stags and Jake Bellata, both third team. Stags was the conference player of the year, first team All-NAC. The weirdest thing, and we just were looking at this today. Jake Bellata, second team All-NAC last year, and a third team All-American. How does that work? How can you not be first team in your conference and be an All-American? It doesn't make any sense.
It really doesn't. I have no idea.
But yeah, you guys had a bunch of bats in the order last year. You got a bunch of bats this year. And it's going to be really nice finally getting Marcus Taylor, another Region of the Week, back and fully healthy, having him play in the outfield. When is the next time you're set to start?
So the second game Saturday against Wisconsin Lutheran.
Okay, and what do you know about Wisconsin Lutheran going in?
From what I've heard, their offense is not the greatest.
They were down in Florida at the same.
Yeah, they were. I saw them. I didn't really watch them, but yeah. They'll send out like every game we play, they send out like the chart of like all their averages and all that. So I'll take a look at that before I go out there.
Okay. And you said what's the number, like how many pitches are you supposed to throw?
I think about this time of year, Coop likes me at about, like I said, probably 105.
Okay, that's the max.
Max like 110, 115.
All right, well, I'm excited to see how Wisconsin it's getting big. I mean, we're getting into the thick of conference play right now. You guys are 3-7 in the NAC. Probably dropped a couple of games that you didn't want to. That Dominican won, Illinois Tech, but it's really time to get this thing going. So a sweep against Wisconsin Lutheran on Saturday would be huge. I'm going to pivot a little bit, and I know that you're a hooper.
Yeah.
And I want to talk some basketball with you. I understand you're an Anthony Edwards fan. Are you a Timberwolves fan?
No, I just ever since Ant's rookie year, because I didn't really follow him in college, but
yeah.
I remember his rookie year, he was like, stars need to guard other stars and like take pride in their defense. Yeah. And I was like, I just really like that.
You just like that?
And I like him in the playoffs and how he carries himself and everything.
I mean, he's a great personality and he's just a great basketball player. Mm-hmm. Are you a Bulls fan?
Yeah, I am a Bulls fan.
So you're a Bulls fan, but you're an Anthony Edwards guy.
I like Anthony Edwards a lot.
If you had to pick a guy on the Bulls that you like the most, who would that be?
Right now?
Yeah, probably. Right. It's slim pickings, I understand.
Yeah, probably Matas, just because he's younger and hopefully going to be there for his whole career.
I mean, that's the future, right?
Hopefully.
It's him and I guess if you want to say Josh Giddey.
Yeah, Giddey. I mean, I don't mind Giddey. He's pretty good.
He's solid. I mean, I think it's just going to be hard to build a winning team with him as top 3 player on your team, right?
Exactly.
I mean, because he needs the ball the entire time, and I mean, we saw it on the Thunder. He just can't work as a guy in the fringes, right? Mm-hmm. Right. Got any other thoughts on the Bulls? I mean, it's really tough. You guys just fired your GM. I think president of basketball operations. Are you excited for the future? Are you not excited? Are you crying yourself to sleep?
No, yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. Our whole baseball team was kind of excited to see them go. I mean, we haven't really done much the last couple of years. I remember when we had Lonzo and DeRozan and Levine.
Yeah, that was a blip, right?
I mean, we were first in the East, I think, until Lonzo hurt his knee, and then it just fell off. But
yeah, you made it to the playoffs. You got beat in the first round. That's probably the highlight of the last 8 years of Bulls basketball.
Right.
I just wish they were, and a lot of it has to do with the front office and ownership specifically, just not wanting to spend money, not wanting to go out and get guys, and just being content with being 40 and 42, 39 and 43, sneaking into the play-in to play the Heat and the Hawks every single year. But it's better. Basketball is better. The NBA is better when the Bulls are good.
For
right?
100%, yeah.
You just need that. You don't have the North Star. Matas is it for you, but I don't know if he's going to be like. What do you think his ceiling is? Do you think he'll ever be an all-star? Yeah. Do you think he'll ever be an all-star?
Yeah, I think he can become an all-star. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think his player comp is?
If he reaches his full potential, maybe like. I don't want to say Dirk because not Dirk, but
it's a little different play style with him and Dirk.
He's younger.
There's not a lot of guys who are. I mean, Dirk created a prototype.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Right. I can't really think of a good player comp off the top of my head.
He could pass it a little bit. He's athletic. Yeah. He's like a jack of all trades type of guy. I don't really know what position I think he slides 2 through 4, but it's a nice guy to have. I think you need some kind of young star to really just bring the hopes up of people of Illinois, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that.
So what about you? I mean, were you a decorated high school basketball player?
A little bit, yeah. So I started my junior and senior year on varsity, and then our junior year we had our best player was a senior who tore his, I think, PCO in our Thanksgiving tournament at the beginning of the year. So he missed the whole season. So it was basically our whole starting lineup was juniors. We were not good at all. And then, so for my senior year, we returned all 5 starters. Yeah. And had a very good season. We ended up breaking the wins record at Belvedere North and won a regional championship.
There you go.
Yep.
And so what position were you? You were forward?
I played everywhere. So I was I would start at point guard some games.
Really?
Yeah. Or I would start at the small forward or power forward.
So what's your player comp?
Oh, I would say like who's like a taller point guard who passes a lot? Because I didn't ever.
Josh Giddey.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, maybe like Josh Giddey. I never really scored a whole lot. I had some games.
You're a pass first guy.
Yeah, my best friend, his name's Adam. He was a dog. He scored most of our points, and I think he's second all time at North for points.
Wow.
So
Where did he end up going somewhere?
He played at Rock Valley. Just finished up. Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah. How about Boris Diaw? Do you know that name?
No, I don't.
Okay, you got to go. Everybody listening, go look at Boris Diaw highlights with the Spurs and the Suns in the 2000s. There's a forward, a bigger guy who can handle the rock and dish it out. Boris Diaw. Remember that name. Mm-hmm. That's what we're gonna give you that comp. Boris Diaw. Logan Koeller, I've kept you for 17, 18 minutes. Is there anything else that you want to say to me while there's a mic in front of your face and you're here on Rock Talk?
Hopefully I'll be back for another Region of the Week appearance.
Are you gonna guarantee that now?
I don't want to give a guarantee, but I'll guarantee I'll try my best.
I tried to get it out of you. Thank you, Logan, for coming on. That was Logan Koeller, Region of the Week here in early April. Only about a month left in the baseball season, so come on out, support them here at Rockford University. That's going to do it for Rock Talk, episode 29. Cole Weber, your host, signing off.